going to do one more draft here with different strategy. Strategy that I'm thinking is to get picks preferably in the top 80 in trades and secondarily in the top 120. Well, here's I think is a pretty good pick for us, or pretty good trade for us. Not this one, but this one. Give up our 17th one, which they've taken already. Actually, if I had to pick, I would take Brian Brissy for defensive tackle from Clemson. They've already taken Joey Porter, the cornerback. They've taken Peter Skoronski, offensive tackle. So we're going to accept that. Okay. They want to give us a 53 and a 64, which is in line with what we want to do. Let's just say yes. Elijah Cansey is there. Oh, what's the other offer? Not that good. We're gonna, in this case, we're gonna reject both of those and take Elijah Cansey. Cansey, relative athletic score 9.6, defensive tackle, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh Panther reunite with Kenny Pickett, 6'0", 276. Cansey shows impressive body control. This is apparent in several ways. He has the flexibility to get skinny between offensive linemen, demonstrating the ability to penetrate even the narrowest of gaps. Additionally, the Pitt DT is able to manipulate his body to put himself in position to make a tackle against running backs or quarterbacks, either behind or beyond the line of scrimmage. Another element of his body control is remarkable balance. One upside of being a 6 foot, 275-pound defensive tackle is that Cansey displays an excellent low center of gravity. This and consistency playing with low pad level gives him an advantage in the leverage battle. There we go. We've already turned down the trade. They want to give us a... Ooh, we like this better. Yeah, for sure. Let's do that. Move down 13 spots, but turn a worthless pick into a worthwhile pick. Boom, and we do it. 2 offers. They want us to move down 6 spots here. Some linebackers on the board, offensive guard, a cornerback. Clark Phillips. But it's in line with my philosophy here, this draft. 2 offers. What if I counter and say, give me your 68 also? I'll give you my 234 here. And also my 5th and 6th next year. Trade was declined. What? My trade was declined? You give me those picks. take next year out of it. Give me those picks. Trade was declined? What? You give me those picks. I'll give you next year 4th, 5th, and 6th rounder and a 234 and a 118 from this year. Proposed. Confirm. Decline. Alright, enough of you guys then. Alright, so we've got pick 59, 62, and 64. So we got three picks here right away. Again, what have we taken? We've taken just only Kalijah Cansey, defensive tackle. Okay, Cody Mouch, offensive tackle, North Dakota State, relative athletic score 9.32, height 6'6", weight 302. Mouch has the high-end explosiveness to overtake the 4-eye as a moving blocker and seal out, and he reaches the second level incredibly quickly when flowing through open lanes. Meanwhile, in pass protection, Mouch shows off scary recovery athleticism and corrective twitch after contact. He can reset his base and positioning with eye-popping quickness and ease. In spite of his lacking proportional length, Mouch has very good raw power. The North Dakota State offensive tackle can shock defenders at contact with full two-hand extensions, properly leveraging his base. He also channels acquired leverage and momentum into run blocks, maximizing power output. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay. One trade offer? I don't think so. So, we have taken a defensive tackle and an offensive tackle. Cornerback is a team need. Emmanuel Forbes, relative athletic score 9.27, height 6'0", weight 181. Forbes oftentimes showcases that he can be more physical than his slender frame would suggest. The Mississippi State cornerback has been able to contend at the catch point with even the tallest of opponents. He's aided in this ability by two key components of his scouting report. While not possessing a measurement as of yet, it is clear from studying tape that Forbes is blessed with impressive arm length. This length has multiple benefits as it relates to his coverage ability at the catch point. He's able to get his hands to the ball when it would be out of reach for some cornerbacks. Meanwhile, he's able to use his length to get his hands on his opponent early in press coverage. Emmanuel Forbes, come on down. All right, that is 3 guys picked. No, that's 3 guys picked. Defensive tackle, offensive tackle, and cornerback. That's the 3 biggest team needs. So that's good. We got 64th pick, 80th, 91st, 94th, and 97th. 118. Okay. All right. So, Drew Sanders. Looks like he went from get out of here. Looks like he went from an outside linebacker to an inside linebacker. Versatility boosts his stock. Physical tools to operate as a stack linebacker while also generating pressure as a blitzer or occasional edge. And then Jack Campbell. Relative athletic score 9.98. 6'5", 245 compared to Drew Sanders 6'5", 234. Jake Campbell 10 pounds heavier. Productive linebackers tend to find their way into the NFL draft ranks early on in the 2023 NFL draft. Jake Campbell feels like a player well on his way. He was prolific for the Hawkeyes, accumulating 140 tackles, 3.5 TFLs, a sack, 2 interceptions, 6 pass deflections. Massive tackling machine, also shows good awareness and closing speed and coverage. It's hard to tell where his ceiling is, but it's safe bet he'll be drafted if he keeps putting up these numbers. Relative athletic score 9.98. That means he's nearly athletically the best ever at his position. A 10.0, I read a 10.0 would mean that they're the best in the history of their position relatively athletically. I'm taking him. They want us to slide down 2 picks. I don't value that much. They want us to slide down 7 picks. They want to turn a pick that's not valuable into a pick that could potentially be valuable. 80 and 80. So they want me to slide down 7 picks. I'm going to accept this. Let it slide. Okay. This one, no. Okay, so we've got 87th pick, we've got 91st and 94th and 97th. Got 4 rapid picks. Then we've got 118 and 119. Then I believe we're done. Okay, nice. All right. So, we've not hit safety yet, or edge, or receiver. Xavier Hutchinson, receiver. Trey Palmer from Nebraska. A.T. Perry, freak athletic scores. Freak athletic scores. 9.85, 6'5", 206. Thinking about it, Jordan Battle, safety from Alabama, right away. Battle passes the eye test. Battles, some safeties linger under 200. Battles comfortably over that. 6'1", 210. This makes him looming coverage threat, fairly stout box defender. Athletic skill to supplement his size. He's an explosive player who has terrific burst, both coming downfield and out of hip transition. Smooth, undeniable twitch and energy. Also has lateral athleticism to snake through congestion, navigate to the ball. Relative athletic score is not quite there, but it's pretty good, and it's a team need. I'm going to hit. I haven't picked a safety yet, right? Not picked a safety. No, I've not. We're going to hit him. Okay, so that hits another team need. Team needs, in my opinion, left out there are edge rusher, offensive center, edge rusher, offensive center, and a receiver. No, I don't want to do this. Giants keep on trying to bother me with this. All right, we got 91st pick, 94th, and 97th. We got 118, 119. All right. So, edge rusher, Andre Carter, 6'7", 260, size weaponized by his impressive length. As his production would suggest, Carter poses a significant pass rushing threat. I guess he's been pretty productive as a pass rusher. I need an edge. Andre Carter, edge. Boom. Team need hit. So we've hit team needs, in my opinion, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just got center and receiver left. No. Giants, quit bothering. Get out of here. And get out of here. We get 94 and 97. Trey Palmer's there. Xavier Hutchison's there. At receiver. Offensive tackle from Pittsburgh. Offensive center. Luke Weipler. Athleticism clearly. Ooh, relative athletic score. 9.3. Height 6'3". Height 6'3", weight 300. Athleticism is clearly Weipler's most proficient physical trait. He is not elite in terms of strength or power, but he at least has the core strength to wall off defenders who give up surface area off the snap and allow space for running backs. He also flashes the core and grip strength to maintain blocks in space while rotating his lower body to wall off defenders. Weipler's shown glimpses of being able to fully extend and lock out interior defenders after making contact. He also shows decent recovery strength when initially moved by power. Weipler can effectively gather rushes when activating his base. Trey Palmer, receiver. Taken. I'm going to recheck that. Okay, our 97th pick. Then we have 118 and 119. All right. Center is our one team need. And I'm pretty crazy about taking Ricky Stromberg. Ricky Stromberg. Relative athletic score 9.77, 6'4", 310. A component of this is his strength. Stromberg appears to possess excellent upper body strength, solid power from his lower half, routinely driving with his legs. However, it's apparent in pass protection also, where he sets with a wide base to form a solid anchor. Displays impressive football intelligence. got versatility, played both guard spots. I'm going to reach down and take Ricky Stromberg. Make sure I get him. Now we've hit all 8 of the team athletic needs. Cornerback, offensive tackle, defensive tackle, edge, linebacker, safety, offensive center, and wide receiver. And we've got pick 118 and 119 to make on top of that. Alabama linebacker. In the box, Toto's explosiveness affords him excellent range. He can track across the formation and neutralize zone runs. Also moves with excellent twitch and can throttle up and down with suddenness. Spry athlete, can cover ground, match runners with energetic shuffle steps. Hips loose enough for him to gather himself quickly for minor direction changes. He also employs active feet and is an amped up mover in tight spaces. Has enough fluidity to adapt in space and get his hips around when responding to misdirections. Moreover, he can use sudden movements to keep himself clean in congested areas. Or Alabama tight end. Running back from TCU. Running back Syracuse, Sean Tucker. Sean Tucker, running back Syracuse, 5'10", 210, a former 55-meter, 100-meter, and 200-meter sprint champion. Tucker has legitimate track speed. As we've seen before, that doesn't always translate to the football field, but in his case, it most certainly does. Find yourself a linebacker or defensive back who can go toe-to-toe with Tucker down the length of the field, and you found a rare talent indeed. Once Tucker is in the daylight, it's good night for his opponent, leaving them only with dreams of catching him and nightmares of the 5'10", 205-pound shadow monster that has just effortlessly glided past them. I think I'm sold. I'll take Sean Tucker, running back from Syracuse. And then with pick 119... Zach Harrison, edge rusher, or DeMarvion Overshown, linebacker, Texas. Teams like Ohio State have a habit of drawing the freakiest athletes. Harrison's about as freaky as they get. Dominating size, 6'4", 271. Long burly frame, elite wingspan, rare length and frame density, quantifiably elite raw power capacity. That's a central part of his game. He has the power capacity to generate displacement with long arms and bull rushes, and works tackles off balance. He also has the rotational power and torque to drive blockers into the turf with superior leverage. DeMarvion Overshown, right away, 6'4", 220 linebacker, relative athletic score 8.14. Right away, Overshown stands out among his counterparts. He has long, rangy frame at 6'4", and that range shows up in multiple phases. His length gives him immense disruption potential when stalking the backfield. He can lurk in the second level, rise up to snatch intermediate passes, and he has ball skills to make plays at the catch point. Overshown is long, but his athleticism is what truly completes his profile. His explosiveness and stride lengths combine to form dangerous closing speed and range. He has definite twitch in his movement, and that twitch, paired with his size, allows him to cover ground quickly and suddenly. He closes in with incredible quickness when triggering on plays or blitzing down the middle, and he has excellent closing burst at the tackle point. I am sold on DeMarvion Overshown, linebacker from Texas. I think that completes the draft for us. I think we traded out smartly from our other picks. See what this actually was like, in my opinion, a dream come true as far as trading out but staying in this draft, not trading into the next round. So we again in this philosophy, we decided we're going to value picks in the top 80, and that'll be our favorite. And secondarily, we're going to value picks in the top like 120. So we got 4 picks in the top 80, and then we grabbed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more before 120. So 10 draft picks we parlayed this into. At our first one, we got defensive tackle Kalijah Kancey, Pittsburgh, with the 47th pick. With the 59th pick, Cody Mauch, offensive tackle, North Dakota State. With the 62nd pick, Emmanuel Forbes, cornerback, Mississippi State. With the 64th pick, linebacker from Iowa, Jack Campbell. That's 4 picks in the top 64. Pretty good, I think. Then Jordan Battle, safety from Alabama. Then Andre Carter at pick number 91, edge, Army. Then at 94, Trey Palmer, wide receiver from Nebraska. At 97, reached down and grabbed offensive center from Arkansas, Ricky Stromberg. At 118, Sean Tucker, running back, Syracuse. And at 119, DeMarvion Overshown, linebacker from Texas. I think this is a perfect. I think this a great draft, if not a perfect draft. Well, sorry that I've got so many results. It doesn't fit on the screen very well. But there's my top 6 picks there. Oh, the top 6 picks there to Andre Carter. And then after Andre Carter, Trey Palmer, receiver, Ricky Stromberg, offensive center, Sean Tucker, running back from Syracuse, DeMarvion Overshown. And then I forgot. I wasn't done, did I? I got from Washington a 2nd rounder next year, and from Washington a 3rd rounder next year. How about that? So next year I'll have a 1st rounder, 2 2nd rounders, and 2 3rd rounders. Thank you. All right. Not bad. And as bad typically as Washington is, I'll be picking in the top half of the 3rd round. So that means I'll have, let's say, probably 5 picks in the top 80 next year. All right, there we go. I love you, and Almighty Lord God Jesus loves you even more. Thank you. Bye-bye.